they couldn't be more, supportive and happy of everything that I'm doing. So
That's cool.
yeah, I'm really grateful.
Just going through.
There couldn't be more, steady and blissful of all that I'm doing so. It's cool, better believe it. I'm truly appreciative. Simply going through I'm a misfortune. I quickly, composed my best music and needed to show up for each lady or a man or whoever going through that excursion. So anybody who hasn't been hiding away of late would realize that Selena Gomez is ABC at it. The star would avoid the spotlight for quite a while, yet nothing more will be tolerated. She's currently back with a bang with her Show Her Cosmetics image. And surprisingly, in the music business, her new melody, Single Before Long, has been delivered. Yet there has been a ton of hypothesis on who the melody depends on. I mean, the star herself has been single for a long while now. So it's most certainly not about her. One significant hypothesis is that it very well may be around one of her exes. And the one name that continues to come up is Zayn Malik. How about we head on to figure out more yet before we get into it? Make a point to offer the video a go-ahead and buy-in. So you never pass up any new recordings. It's free and assists us with massively bringing out new satisfied for your pleasure. So think about what occurred on August 25th. Well, both Selena Gomez and Miley Cyrus dropped their shiny new singles. Selena's track Single Before Long is about somebody who's been tingling to say a final farewell to their accomplice and get once again into the furrow on the dance floor. In the meantime, Miley gave us Used to Be Youthful, a genuine number, ripping with sentimentality presently. Here's the delicious part. Selena let the cat out of the bag about how they figured out they'd unintentionally picked a similar delivery date. Could you at any point accept it turns out they had some awareness of it a couple of months before the eagerly awaited day? And Selena's response was essentially marvelous. These two resemble peas in a pod. And on second thought of blowing a gasket, they chose to make it a unique second to recollect Selena and Miley go way back as companions. And they even enjoyed a hearty chuckle about the circumstance on Instagram. Selena shared an entertaining class from Miley's Hannah Montana days, where Miley's personality, Michaela Skeech, gives Hannah trouble about her new single, They Messed Around. And Selena subtitled the post with some lively chat about their singles and how they've been companions since they were youthful. Miley got in the tomfoolery, too, sharing the video and referencing how the two of them reported their new singles inside an hour of one another discussion about an occurrence later on. Miley let the cat out of the bag on why she picked August 25th as an important day. Incidentally, date has some private and profession importance for her, so it's an extraordinary customary day for her. There's a buzz in the air, and the talk factory is staying at work past 40 hours time. Why, you ask? Well, numerous inquisitive fans and music investigators out there have a hypothesis. They figure this snappy tune may very well be around one of Selena's renowned exes, and the name that continues to spring up is, in all honesty, Zayn Malik. Now, before we go any additionally, how about we recall that music craftsmen frequently draw motivation from their own encounters and connections. Selena Gomez is no exemption. She's known for emptying her entire being into her music. So it's just normal for fans to contemplate whether there's a secret story behind those appealing verses. The association with Zayn Malik, the previous one bearing Heartbreaker and Solo Sensation, comes from the timing. Selena's new single dropped around the very time that bits of hearsay and theories about her past inclusion with Zayn were getting out and about. And you know how the web loves to draw an obvious conclusion. Yet here's the curve. Neither Selena nor Zayn have formally affirmed or denied these bits of gossip. They're keeping all of us speculating, which just adds to the interest. A few fans have been analyzing the verses, attempting to find educates that point Zayn's heading. Others figure it very well maybe about something else entirely, X, or even a fictitious person. After all, specialists frequently mix reality with creative mind in their work. In the profound tune Selena bears, her heart digging profound into the tangled snare of connections. and how she's explored the blustery oceans of past separations with strong verses. Like, ought to I get it done via telephone? Would it be advisable for me? I leave a little note in his jacket pocket. Perhaps I'll vanish. She maneuvers us into her reality, revealing her contemplations on the endings of romantic tales. At 29 years, youthful Selena wears her weakness on her sleeve. She admits her yearning for fondness and delicacy, in a relationship longing for that unique individual who can give the consideration she wants yet. She's not one to stand by. She's prepared to wander into new skylines and sees new open doors on. The heartfelt front all through the tune, she wrestles with the difficult errand of expressing farewell to her relationship that has run its course. We get a brief look at her assurance to diagram another course in her adoration life, an excursion that has seen her in the organization of past accomplices like Justin Bieber, The End of the Week, and Zayn Malik. It seems like the hypothesis encompassing Selena Gomez, tune single Before Long, is taking another wind with ongoing disclosures about Justin Bieber's legally binding marriage and issues with his relationship with Hailey Baldwin. Now open information fans and spectators are causing a commotion and drawing an obvious conclusion. Some are proposing that maybe the melody is an unobtrusive gesture to Justin Bieber. Given their set of experiences together, we as a whole realize that Selena and Justin's hit or miss relationship was an exciting ride throughout the long term, and their sentiment has been a subject of extreme public premium. Since the insights regarding Justin's own life have become exposed, it's just normal for fans to contemplate whether Selena's verses hold a more profound significance. Lines like, ought to I get it done via telephone? Would it be a good idea for me? I leave a little note in his coat pocket. Perhaps I'll vanish could take on another importance, considering this new data. It's fascinating the way that bits of hearsay can fan out like quickly, particularly in the period of virtual entertainment. This TikTok video by client Ariel, a peruser, is certainly blending the pot for certain captivating cases about Justin Bieber and Hailey Bieber's relationship. As per the TikToker, there's hypothesis that the couple might be setting out towards separate from in September 2023. The reason for this gossip gives off an impression of being a to some degree tangled association between Justin's past legitimate issues, his ethnicity as a Canadian, and his longing to work in the U.S. The TikToker recommends that Justin could confront issues with getting a work visa in the U.S. because of criminal accusations in Canada. This thus purportedly prompted his union with Hailey Bieber, and maybe a re-established association with Selena Gomez, a long time back, fully intent on finding an answer for his visa burdens. The case further proceeds to say that Justin and Hailey could be on the way to separate from this year, in light of the fact that to apply for U.S. citizenship in the wake of getting a green card through marriage, one commonly needs to stand by 5 years. Given that the couple secured the bunch in September 2018, this would stamp their 5-year achievement. And in addition to all that, as of late, Justin Bieber and Hailey Bieber are making the rounds doing their thing, and the consistently tenacious paparazzi are on the scene prepared with their cameras and consuming inquiries. One striking paparazzo chose to confuse at Justin and inquires as to whether he's seen Selena Gomez's new TikTok and her most recent melody. What's Justin's reaction? Well, he doesn't jump into a definite survey or spill the tea. No, he simply lets out a giggle, an exemplary ha, and nonchalantly bounces into his vehicle. That sort of second makes you wonder, right? What's the story here? Certain individuals even attempted to raise the talk that the tune was about Abel, another of her exes. Yet she just shut it down. Well, people, it seems as though we have a few lucidity in the Selena Gomez and the end of the week gossip plant. Some of the time an end of the week is only an end of the week, and it's not the end of the week in the event that you get my meaning. As of late, Selena herself chose to put any misinformation to rest on Instagram, stopping all the hypothesis about whether her new single Before Long was about her ex, the end of the week, whose genuine name is Abel Tesfaye. Clearly, Selena shut down the reports by saying couldn't be all the more misleading she wasn't leaving any space for equivocalness or secret. This entire situation began when a post from Hollywood Life proposed that fans accept the melody was about her past sentiment with the end of the week who she dated for around 10 months back in 2017. The verses being referred to had lines about pondering leaving a note and perhaps ghosting, all set against the scenery of moving toward the end of the week. However, Selena made obviously the tune isn't a reference to the end of the week. Rather, she depicts single soon as a lively hymn celebrating fearlessness and the delight of being content with yourself. In addition to it's an impact to move to, as per her Instagram post. So what do you think? Remark down underneath. And let us know as to whether you like this video. Click the buy in button and hit the chime symbol to be quick to see my next video. I post refreshes like this each week, where I reveal the insider facts of your #1 big names.